In the weeks leading up to my move from the US to Kuwait, if I had $1 for every time someone asked, "Are you ready for this transition?" I'd probably have enough for a daily coffee run. And yeah, I know that's not a lot, but baby, that quickly adds up. And honestly, it's always felt like such a strange question, because how do you prepare for something you've never experienced? I mean, I was 6 months pregnant, a new wife. It's a whole new chapter unfolding. A lot of things were unknown, and yet it didn't scare me. I truly had faith that things would unfold exactly when and how they needed to. And honestly, I used to laugh because I'm like, y'all really don't know who I am. And I only say that because change and novelty is something that I crave. And it's actually something I worked through in therapy. That's a story for another time. But I moved around a lot growing up, and it honestly didn't feel right to be in one place for too long. So the timing was right. And so most of the time I knew people were genuinely curious, but sometimes I couldn't help but feel like their questions carried a little extra weight. A little projection of their fears, a subtle suggestion to second guess myself. And so I actually took time to just check in with myself. I asked, am I really ready for this? As I drove home one evening, reflecting on it all, tears filled my eyes. But not because I was scared, but because I realized I was truly feeling the peace of God. That Philippians 4:6-7 kind of peace. The peace that surpasses all understanding. Yeah, that. Because moving across the world, newly married, pregnant, transitioning to a single income with no physical support system nearby, yeah, girl, that is a lot to take on all at once. But God made a way. He provided a smooth transition when it could have been chaotic, because on top of everything, that was also when the media was highlighting multiple plane crashes. So I had to tune everything out. And to be peaceful and not fearful was only God. And a big thank you to my community too, because I know it wasn't just my prayers carrying me, it was theirs too. So I'm making this video to remind you, you are uniquely prepared for the opportunities and places that are meant for you. Don't let the unknown scare you into saying no to the very things you once prayed for. God has already gone before you. He's already made a way. And yes, it might seem crazy to others. Yes, not everyone will understand. But you don't need their permission. You're the one living your life, so live it in a way that's worthy of your calling. You got this. And even if things don't go as planned and you have to pivot, you got this. So now that I'm settled in, I feel like I'm taking time to reflect, but also renewing my mind and removing what no longer aligns so that I can refine and evolve into the woman that I'm called to be. And one thing I'm deeply committed to is maintaining my sense of self. I don't want to find myself lost in the beautiful but demanding roles of being a wife and a mother. So this journey I'm on now is all about evolving and thriving and not just surviving. So I'm super excited to see how it's going to unfold, and I'm excited to see what's going to unfold for you too. So if you made it this far, drop a butterfly in the chat and let me know what resonated the most with you. And what's something in your journey that's leading you into the unknown and causing you to step out on faith?